Welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Radio Show with Chris, Joe, and Rob. The crew is taking your calls, so dial in at 1-800-808-5548.
And we're back. That is the new one. Rob, you are enjoying that, aren't you?
Well, it beats screaming.
It beats screaming, right? I like
I
it.
love it. I
unless
wanna do
goats
it
are
next
involved.
time.
Yeah, you guys got to get into it next time. Absolutely.
What the heck was that?
That's a goat scream.
That is a goat scream on that one. So
We started the goat scream, and everybody else copied us.
copied.
I
everyone
love
else
it.
copied. Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, we need to probably get some royalties out
I
of
think
I'm
so.
telling
Sprint
you.
now.
Yeah, Joe
and
found it on YouTube and then started using it. And then all of a sudden,
Geico actually has a brand new one now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Geico actually has a new goat scream in it. So
Yeah, that's just, they stole it from us.
It never gets old, though.
No.
it doesn't. It
It's
doesn't.
funny every time.
I need you to call my wife and let her know that.
Kid never thinks that's funny.
She never thought,
It'll
even the
never
first
work,
time,
Joe.
she didn't think it
I'm
was
easily
funny.
amused, though.
Well, you know, we just had Frank Gray on, and now we're going to continue on. We actually have the dynamic duo over here of Rosemarie White and Janice Stepp.
And we have to call them that because
Yeah,
we couldn't
they
separate
are-
Yeah, we couldn't
they-
separate them.
they-
They've been
Sitting-
sitting in the same chair.
They said we cannot go on unless we go on together.
That was the deal.
So it's basically
Two for the price of
two
one.
for the price of one, and faces made for television. So
That
we're
is
very
true.
honored today. Now I think you have somebody that's been hanging on the line here
Yeah.
that we probably ought to engage with her.
We closed on a house last night, and I asked her to call in because she's my repeat client. So Heidi Lovestad's on the phone.
Heidi, are you there?
I am. How are you guys?
Good morning.
Very well. Good morning, Heidi.
Morning.
I was very excited to have a hottie on the show. I was so impressed that the radio station had a computer that let them know that we had a hottie on the phone. I didn't
Yes.
even know how that's
That's
possible.
They
good.
walked in and said, we got a Heidi on line one. And we said, really? I didn't know that. They said, Heidi. And we said, oh, okay.
That
well,
makes a lot more sense.
It's a Heidi Heidi.
So
Hey, it sounds right.
we've got Rosemarie right here, and so you just closed the house. Talk about that experience a little bit. Heidi, you there?
Okay,
Hello.
Let me preface this. So Heidi is literally hot. I mean, we closed on our house. I dropped off her closing gift last night, and she opened the door, and it was like 97 degrees in her house.
Wow. So she is hot, technically speaking, right now.
Literally, yeah.
Literally, okay. So we have a hot Heidi on the line, and it's literally, she is very hot right now. So how did everything go, though? Talk about, is this your first home, second home?
No, this is actually my second home. I was introduced to Rosemarie last year when I sold my house, which was another really easy transaction. Everything, we sold the house within a couple of days. And so I found a house kind of randomly, just driving around. I saw a house for sale that I just fell in love with. And, yeah, the process was really easy. We bought it. We moved really, really quickly. And unfortunately, the day I, unlocked the door, the AC was out. It really must have gone out the same day because it seemed to be working earlier when we did the walkthrough.
I think
wow.
we jinxed ourselves because we were saying the whole day how easy it is to work together, and our transactions are so smooth and flawless. And then the AC went out. So we jinxed ourselves.
Well, it's a fairly common occurrence this time of year that ACs go out, and that's why we always recommend, getting a home warranty.
I was about to say that is OneGuard does offer a seller's home warranty. They are a great sponsor of the show. That when you put a home on the market, you can actually get that right away, and home warranties should cover it. And I'm sure they're covered and everything, but
She
it's just
is.
the
I made sure she
uncomfortable-
has one.
It's just the
we
uncomfortableness of
have
walking in
one.
on a Saturday and not having AC.
Exactly. It takes a couple days to get fixed, so she does have one. But, yeah, I think we spoke a little too soon. But Heidi she's one of those clients that makes my job so easy and really, really fun to work with. And, when I sold her house last year and asked her to do anything as far as staging, she did it, and we sold it so quickly. And, she knows what she wants, and she's not a wishy-washy client. Like, she makes decisions and goes for it, and we move really, really quick. I think
Yeah.
you contacted me on a Sunday, and we had an offer in on a Monday.
Oh, wow. Is this
Yep.
out in the Woodlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Woodlands.
Hot
She got
market
a
out there.
Beautiful home.
And that's a good question from a buyer's perspective. How did you find, one of the things that we're hearing a lot, and Rosemarie, you can chime in on this as well, is the market out in the Woodlands is a hot market. I mean, not technically,
Yeah.
obviously, Heidi's hot right now.
Really hot.
But it's also,
Heidi's world.
things are moving fast. So, I mean, I would imagine you had to have in your mind exactly what you want. That way, when you were able to find that property, you could make an offer, get an executed contract, and move forward. You know,
Well, I wish I could say that I was actually like searching and looking for listings as they were coming available, but it really was just kind of random luck. I was driving around, I saw the for sale sign, which was actually put out the same day, and so yeah, the house was only on the market for a day before we put in the offer. I just drove by, it fit what I had in mind, and once I saw the inside, I just looked up the online listing. I thought it was perfect and too good to pass up.
But your rent was going up, and now
Yeah.
your mortgage on your house is lower than your rent.
Yeah, that's a
Much
lot of people
lower.
don't understand that. It's that, with rates as low as they are right now,
yes.
and rentals are going up. Ever since 2008, we've had about a 25% increase in rental markets, which means there's a shortage of rentals, and therefore the landlords are increasing the rents exponentially.
Right.
Well, Kelso's just giving away money at his place. He's got buckets out front. People just drive by and
You
pull
can
up.
come by and get money from me anytime. Trust
Yeah.
me, as long as you qualify. But other than that, we give away a whole bunch of it.
Buckets of cash.
It was really meant to be because when she emailed me, I was sitting at my computer, and I responded immediately. And
What a novel idea.
I think it just, I'm big on that. I'm big on answering my phone, talking to my clients. But it was just really meant to be because as soon as she emailed me, I was like, wow, this is going to be a multiple offer situation. And it was. And she listened to my advice. I said, if you want it, you have to listen to me. And we got it.
Awesome. And what was that strategy?
We had to go above ask. And we didn't ask the seller for a lot because I called the seller and I was like, what's going on? So she said, yeah, we have a lot of offers. So I'm like, come in with your highest and best, Heidi, if you want it. So she did. We were real aggressive.
And a lot of times in those multiple offers, you have to be aggressive. It takes multiple factors to be able to sometimes win those deals.
We've actually had an increase in inventory. We're up to about 4.3 months. But the Woodlands is still under 3.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so that really, you're always going to get, if you got a great house, you're always going to have multiple offers on it.
Yeah, the two areas, the Woodlands and Katy.
And
Yep.
one of the key things you said there was not a lot of asks involved. That's where I think people underestimate the trouble factor in doing a deal.
And you said ask, right?
When you have
Just wanted to clarify again. Thank you very much.
yeah, you have to qualify because we have a hottie on the phone. So is making the offers clean or streamlined as possible without as many, hey, we need this also involved in there is definitely a determining factor sometimes. So that's definitely a smart strategy.
Yeah, I just knew the situation, so I didn't want to ask the seller for a lot. I had really good communication with the seller's agent, and so I think that's really what helped, just knowing the ins and outs. So somebody's taking a selfie
They're over
behind
there
me. It's so
taking-
distracting. Sorry, it's a groupie.
Yes,
It's a groupie.
I'm still learning the lingo.
We're getting a groupie in the studio.
A C or a selfie, I don't know what you just did.
Well, poor Heidi has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I
He's
know.
like, what is going on
If
over
only
here?
you could see what's going on in the studio, Heidi.
Right, I can only imagine.
Maybe, yeah. Well, maybe you should.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, Heidi, congratulations on your home, and thank you for being an absolute pleasure, and we've become friends. So.
Thank you so much. You've been an awesome realtor. Everything you've done for both houses that I've had with you, I've had a great experience.
You make me love my job, so I know we'll be
Oh,
lifelong
good.
friends after this, and I'm so happy for you.
Well, hopefully things will
Awesome.
cool off for you,
Thank
Heidi.
you.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your new home. Congratulations on using an incredible agent. More importantly, try to stay cool at the opportunities you can, and I'm sure they'll get out there and fix it here pretty soon for you.
Yes, thank you guys.
That is Hottie Heidi. Thank you very much for calling in.
You've
for
just tuned
calling.
in to the Love Rosemarie show.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, thanks for calling, Heidi.
Thanks, guys. Y'all take care.
Likewise, you too.
Happy moving.
Thanks.
So, Rosemary, what got you into real estate, by the way?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
We asked loaded questions.
Oh, my. Where do I start? Well, I moved back from overseas about 3 years ago. And I was trying to think, what can I do that's flexible for a single mom? And a friend of mine that I went to high school with, she is a very successful real estate agent. She has been for 10 years. And she said, hey, why don't you become an agent? You'd be really good at it. You love people and you're a mover and a shaker, and so I'm self-motivated. So decided to try it. It's been a real good adventure ever since then.
Where were you at? Where were you overseas at, by the way?
I lived in Dubai for 7 years, and then I lived in Copenhagen for 1 year.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is, and what brought you back?
And
to
then in
Houston?
Louisiana, so.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
It's a foreign country.
Joe has a Joe Orsak show here in the corner.
That is true. All by
All by himself
true.
there.
But one of the
Doesn't
things
always
that's really
make
interesting
sense.
is the fact you were international side of things. So many international clients are also coming in, especially from some of the Middle Eastern areas. So I imagine that the fact you're over there for 7 years, culture, even partial language, knowing the nuances associated with it can be a big benefit for you.
It has definitely helped me because I help a lot of relocation clients, so I can really anticipate what their needs are. And so it has helped me immensely because I moved a lot internationally and locally. So that's given me a lot of tools to assist my clients.
Well, Rosemarie, we are coming up against the break. How can we reach you if you don't mind?
You can call me at 832-445-8243.
One more time, that is 832-445-8243.
And we come back and see if we can get Janice to talk.
We will come back. We will get Janice to talk. And we still have Frank Gray in the studio. We're not going anywhere, but stay tuned. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things that they should.